Looking at our project so far, there are a few issues relating to the list items we need to address. These lists over on the left inside the sidebar still have the bullets on the left hand side. We can also look at adding some more spacing to these items too. So first let's get to work over in the CSS file. We can do things such as changing this bullet to be a circle using the list style property. We apply this to our li item, so let's scroll up to the unordered list, and then we can target the li. Then after that we add the list style property, and then we can change the value to be circle. Give that a save, and then reload the browser, and now these black bullets on the left hand side are now hollow circles. Currently the circles are outside of the flow of the content, and this is a default setting. If we make the browser a little bit wider, we can see this is the edge of the body section, and these circles are outside of this. This can be changed to be inside of the document by adding the inside value. So just after circle, we can add inside, and then go over to the browser, and this now pushes over our list items to now include the circle inside the body. There is also the square option too, so let's change circle to be square, and this will give us a square on the left of each list item. There are also many more, but a lot of them are not used that often. You can of course check these out with a quick Google search if you're interested in finding out more. We can even add our own icon or our own image in place of this square too by adding the image URL. So let's remove the square, and just after the inside we're going to add the URL, and then inside the brackets we can add the file path to our image. We can go for one of our existing images inside the images folder. So let's go for cables.jpg, and let's see how this is looking. So it's looking a bit of a mess at the minute because of the size of our image. So obviously this image is far too big, but you can see how this could be used if it was a small icon instead. And of course this is repeated for each list item. The inside and outside rules still apply. So if we were to remove inside and then replace this with outside, our images would now move outside the document flow. So in fact we can't really see it without zooming back out. And there we go, so there's our cables on the left of each list item. And this is a behavior we had right at the start of this video, at the beginning with the bullets. All I want to do though for this project is to remove these markers completely. And this can be done by adding the value of none. So rather than this image, and in fact we can also remove the outside and just simply change this to be none. Then we just have a standard set of list items on the left hand side. Then to add some spacing between these links on the top and bottom, we can increase the line height. So within the list item, we can go ahead and add the line height. The value is up to us, but I'm going to set mine to be 30 pixels and see how this is looking. Good, so this has now increased the line height to be 30 pixels, which has added some more spacing between each item. The last thing I want to do is to add some spacing to keep the text away from the edge of this container. This can easily be done with a little padding on the aside section. So over to the aside section of the CSS, and then go ahead and add some padding of 10 pixels. Then refresh. Great, so the spacing has now been applied to the aside section, but adding this padding has also caused this shop by section to be now lower than this all item section on the right. To make this more even, we just need to add the same padding value to the main section too. So just above, we can do the same with the padding of 10 pixels. And let's see how this is looking. Great, so now the shop by and the all item section now line up better, with some padding around the outside. Next we'll move on to styling links and pseudo classes.